Hello, this is Dr. Stanley Lang. Welcome to this video, and the topic is a response to Jillian Michaels on the question, is there such a thing as a safe ketogenic diet? And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because while I'm not ever going to be as famous as Jillian Michaels, some of my patients and viewers may come across recent comments that she made about the idea that a ketogenic diet is a bad idea. She used some other words to describe it, but basically the idea was that it wasn't safe. And I wanted to respond to that because people who have notoriety, or they have a reputation, or a lot of people follow them, sometimes their word is taken as golden, and so people might be steered away from what otherwise might be helpful to them. It's been my experience over the last few years, whether it's dealing with people who are not medical field people or people in medicine, that when they take pot shots at the ketogenic diet, they very often haven't studied it very much. And my experience is that they're saying things that are clear to me. They don't completely understand the benefits versus the supposed downside. Now, I would never say that the ketogenic diet is the perfect diet for everybody, but one of the things that is clear to me, is that it's one of the most powerful ways to turn on the body's repair mechanisms. So I often recommend the ketogenic diet for people that have something wrong, whether it's something physical or something emotional, because the ketogenic diet dramatically affects brain health in a positive way. It's being shown to improve even memory. It's being shown, there's early evidence that it's superior as a way to eat for patients who are starting to have memory loss or early dementia. But it has profound positive effects that are for the body, and helps to counteract the negative effects of multiple chronic diseases. One of the books I like to recommend for people is a book by Maria Emmerich called Keto Adapted. I often tell people to read this book if they have any kind of an interest in the possibility of following the ketogenic diet, because it's a pretty good overview of all of the different conditions that are helped. One of the things that I want to do with the rest of this video is just to mention that some of the things, the considerations that people have when they think about the ketogenic diet, is that you're going to be missing all sorts of key nutrients. And actually, the answer is not necessarily. You might not. Depends on your version of the ketogenic diet. So I try to guide patients into what I would call a safe ketogenic diet. So I have a free video that includes 4 keys to a safe ketogenic diet. And so I touch on these 4 things, the essential fats, and then I touch on micronutrients of a variety of different sources. And then I touch on an area that I think is really critical and missed by both people, whether they're on or off the ketogenic diet, and that's probiotic foods. And then finally, fiber. How do you get fiber on the ketogenic diet? And so I address that in this free video, which you can get just by clicking on the link either below this video or on the video. And I go into a little bit more detail there. But the point being that you can do the ketogenic diet quite safely for a long period of time. And there's some really good scientists who have demonstrated this. So don't be frightened off just because somebody that has a lot of credentials but hasn't studied it makes some big bold claim about how bad the ketogenic diet is. So I imagine that Jillian Michaels is very smart, is very talented. She must be, because she's got a lot of people following her. But on this one, I think she's off the mark a little bit. And that's because I've personally studied the ketogenic diet a lot. I've seen clinical benefits for my patients who've chosen to follow it. And I know how to do it in a safe way. So you can do it in a safe way that is safe for the long term nutritionally. So I encourage you to check into it more if you're at all inclined to do the ketogenic diet by clicking on the link, so you can just look at these 4 keys for making sure your version of the ketogenic diet, whichever one you choose to follow, is safe for the long run. I wish you well, God bless, and have a great day.